Ohio, Choshiwa do. Welcome back. I have another reaction for you guys. But before I get into this video, do y'all like my shorts? These are my PJs. I don't know if y'all know about Shrek, but if you don't, I suggest to check it out. Okay, that's my background. Shrek Swamp. But you guys, I have a video to react to, and so I'm going to be reacting to this guy called No Lames TV, and this is for some reason his profile picture. Hey. I don't have any words.
As a man, when you have more than one child, your value goes down too. I always hear people talking about how nobody, as a man, when you have more than one child, your value goes down too. I always hear people talking about how nobody wants a woman with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids, but why don't I ever hear people talk about the fact that a man with multiple broken homes is like one of the biggest turnoffs, literally. So I was talking to this guy, right, and he had a baby and I had a baby, and I felt like it was like the ideal situation because I don't want to have any more, but I wanted my baby to be able to have like a sibling type of
Ideal situation.
Cool. We ended up falling out, not speaking for months, and when we got back acquainted, we were talking, having a conversation, and he was like, yeah, my kids, da 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 da. And I'm like, skirt, kids? What do you mean kids? Like, we only have not been talking for a couple of months. Like, what do you mean kids? So he proceeds to tell me that he has a 4-year-old daughter that he knew nothing about until a few months ago. Like, he did not even know existed. And I'm just like, wait a minute. Because you're going to have to elaborate a little fucking more than that, okay? Like, a man with one child is cool because you know what that tells me as a woman? That tells me that you're careful. That tells me that you're selective. That tells me that you actually care about who you procreate with. But
what? A man with one child shows you that he's careful because he had a baby with a woman that he's not with? That shows you that he's careful. And she said this is the ideal situation. I got a baby and he got a baby. This is what I'm talking about. It's normal for y'all to be out here slanging that thing from Maine to Spain, having kids with random dudes. Long as he got one baby, that's okay, because I got a baby too. What? And that's your ideal situation.
That is kind of stupid when you think about it. It is. I've been there. I thought, me not having no kids and dealing with somebody that has kids was a good idea. Because I thought that, they had more experience with things. But I am so glad that God saved me from myself, you guys. Listen to this.
And they gonna blame the men. That's the thing. Like she saying that the dude found out he had another baby. They ain't gonna say nothing about this woman that was slanging that thing from Maine to Spain and had a baby by a random dude and just letting them know about it. They ain't gonna say nothing about that. They gonna hold the man accountable.
a 4-year-old child that you did not even know existed until a couple months ago, that you missed a huge chunk of their life. Like, I'm just completely fucking turned off. Like, how sloppy do you really have to be to not even have an idea that you have a possibility out there? You get what I'm saying? And it's just, I don't know, it just dawned on me, like, you know what? I only come with one child. I don't mind a man to come with one and 2 children, but when you get to talking about 3, 4, 5, 6, baby, that's where you lost me. You need to go work it out with the mother of them children, okay?
But you don't need to work it out with the father of your kids, though. He needs to work it out with the mother of his kids. But she don't need to work it out with the father of her kids. Make that make sense. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all want to hold men to a higher standard, and that's okay. Because men should be held to a higher standard. We hold men accountable. I've been telling men, we need some discipline. We do. But we need women to do their part too. Because y'all fought for equality. So y'all need to be held to the same standard that y'all hold men to. If you telling men that we need to go back to our kids' mother and complete the family, you need to do the same. Because you're the kid's mother.
True.
Your kid got a father out there. Where is he?
Good question. Good question.
That's the part that they don't ever want to talk about.
Sure don't.
You want to hold a man accountable and say that he needs to go back to his kid's mother? You need to go back to your kid's father. How about that? Everybody just go back to their roots.
You need to go work it out over there because clearly you don't even have time for me. You don't have money for me. Like, I'm the baby. Like, you can't add me to your collection of already 2 football field. You got a whole football field. You got a whole soccer team. How the fuck am I supposed to be the baby when you got to buy school clothes for 4 different homes? A man with 1 or 2 children literally...
And then you come in and I got to buy clothes for yours too because where's they father at?
Tells me that you're careful. You're selective. You really care about who you procreate with. But when you get to talking about all that 3, 4, 5, 6, baby, that's where you lost me, okay? That's where you lost me.
The culture is trash, man. The culture is trash. Our women, trash.
That's why I'm living in a swamp.
I'm sorry. But not all. Like, I know it's going to be some women who mad about that. But it's the truth. Trash is trash. Like, y'all want to call the men trash. Excuse me. Y'all want to call the men trash. But you trash too. You can't say that your kid's father is trash and you're supposed to be what? Fresh produce? You bet, like, what are you? If you had the baby with the trash. That's what I'm saying. We need to hold ourselves accountable as well as others. We need to bring back shame because a lot of these people are living shameful lives, but they don't want to be held accountable for the decisions that they out here make. And like I said, men are always going to be held accountable. Like this woman. She held the man accountable, but she don't want to hold herself accountable. He needs to go back to his kid's mother. But she got kids too. Or a kid. Whether it's a kid or kids or whatever. You need to do the same. Especially as black folks, like y'all always talk about this blackity black stuff and racism and all this old crap. But y'all be pro-black until it's time to keep your black family together. Y'all always want to hold the black man accountable, but never hold the black woman accountable. Because it takes 2 to tango. It takes the mother and the father to come to an agreement to keep the family together. Men can't do it by ourselves. Y'all are supposed to be the helpmates. Y'all are supposed to help us keep the family together. holidays are different. That's why barbecues and 4th of July and Christmas and all that kind of stuff is not the same anymore, because the women only want to hold the men accountable and they don't want to hold themselves accountable. Because y'all don't want to be wives. Y'all don't want to be mothers. You don't want the responsibility of being with a man. But keep doing what y'all doing. I'm going to keep reporting on it. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos and piercings. You in Dallas, Texas. Holla at your boy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these women out here slaying that thing from Maine and Spain, having all these fatherless home-raised kids, terrorizing the neighborhood, bringing the property value down there where they go, man. It's insane.
Well, I just want to say that I don't have any kids because I'm a unicorn and I'm a chosen one. So, there's men out here too that are out here doing just as bad as some of these women out here. So, it is a conversation that we will continue to have because I don't see it getting any better, and I see it getting worse actually before it gets better. And it's because people, like he said, a lot of these women, but a lot of these men too, they're just undisciplined and selfish. But what are y'all thoughts on this? Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. I appreciate you guys watching. I love you guys. Take care. I love you.